Hello, everyone. My name is Mrs. Rivera, and I am here to share with you a little bit about Google Meet and how you're going to be meeting with your new class this year. Very exciting stuff. Right now, you see me on a big screen. There are two people in my Google Meet right now. There's me. I'm going to click on this people icon, and it'll show me the list. And there's my name again. If I click on it, you'll see my pet rock star, Rocky. He's sitting in the other room on my other camera so that we can see him. The first thing you should know about Google Meet is that lots of people will be in yours, not just two. For example, let me show you what my class looked like last year. This was me and my class. We took a picture so everyone's smiling at the camera. So when you log on with your class, you will see many squares, not just one big one or even two small ones. You will see all of those guys. Now, one thing you might notice is that everybody's smiling, everybody's got their face in the center. It's important that you look at yourself in the camera and you make sure you're in the center. For example, you don't want to be over here. Your teacher can barely see you. You don't want to be under here because your teacher can't see you at all. You also don't want to be too close. You want to be a little back so that they can see you. Whenever you're in your Google Meet classroom, it is important that you understand that the teacher is a real person through the camera that can see you. This is not a TV. This is not a video game. This is not a time to be playing. If you're over here playing, your teacher can see you because she's real and she's behind that camera. This would be disrespectful to be doing anything else whenever she's trying to teach you. Whenever you're on a Google Meet with your teacher and the rest of your class, you should check yourself. You can always check yourself in this little square in the corner to make sure that you know what you look like. And you should be sitting calmly listening to your teacher. You should not get up and leave because if you were really in the classroom and your teacher was reading a book, would you get up and run away? You would not. You would sit there and listen to the story. Whenever it is time to meet with our class, you will be so excited to see all of your classmates. However, it's important that you still use self-control. This is not a time to be silly and crazy. It is a time to have fun, but by silly and crazy, I mean it's not a time to do things like this. I know. If you saw somebody else trying to lick the camera during your Google Meet, you would probably laugh. But if the teacher is trying to teach you, is that very respectful? It's not. It's important that you check yourself and you treat everyone in the Google Meet like you would like you were really in a classroom. You would not be getting up and running around. You would not be licking the camera. You would not be going while they're talking because then nobody could hear. I would like to make an important note about sound. Sometimes at your house, it might be noisy behind you, like if you have a little baby brother or sister or a dog who barks. There is a thing you can do to help that. You have the power to mute and unmute your microphone. You will see at the bottom, whenever you wiggle your mouse, a little microphone pops up. If you click it, it turns it off, and now nobody can hear your background sound. It also means nobody can hear you. So it's important that when your teacher asks you to say something, you click it. My favorite color is purple, or whatever she asked you to say. And then you can turn it back off so that background noise goes away again. You might accidentally hit this button. The little phone button hangs up the call. Eek! If that happens, don't worry. This little button with the R says Rejoin. If you click that, it'll get you ready. You can join back in. Oh, and there's my friend, Rocky. One last thing, whenever your class is all full and there's so many squares, sometimes you might need to make your teacher bigger. In order to do that, if you click the people button, it'll take you to the list. Find your teacher, that's me, and click on her. You see this little push pin that pulls up? That means that you pinned her and now she's the only one you can see. The rest of your class is still there. Rocky's still there on my other camera, but you can't see him because I pinned me, your teacher. You just have to click it again to make it go away, and then you can see the rest of the people in your class. Your teachers are going to show you how to do so many things. They might share their screen, they might play a game, they might say, everybody turn on your microphones and let's do a little dance. There's so many things that they might do. Your job is to listen to your teacher as though you were in the classroom with her, because this is your classroom. This Google Meet is your classroom where you get to learn all about her and your friends. Treat it with respect and love and excitement. Remember to keep a calm body, to stay where they can see you, to not make crazy extra noises, and to start loving the school year with your new teacher. It was so nice to meet you. Enjoy your new Google Meets.